Greetings, fellow Vita Island peoples! I am James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Despite what we've been hearing regarding new releases, check my previous video if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, we still have some new PlayStation Vita games coming. And I think I should show you some of them right now. Oh, and let me know what you think about the following games down in the comment section below. Darn, I just ruined my intro. Now, for those of us who live outside of Japan and have no clue how to speak their language, or at least I don't, and you live over in the West, our next game is called Guard Duty. And I must admit, I kind of like the art to this game. Got some dude running away in like a Camelot-looking environment, and some sort of Resident Evil-like worm chasing him. Seems kind of out of place, but let's just run with it. I'm just kind of spitballing here what I think was going through the devs' minds when they created this picture. But as for the game itself, well, that's the money question. Discover how the story of a mysterious agent in the future and a castle guard from years past are linked in this traditional point-and-click adventure game. Well, I wasn't expecting it to be a point-and-click adventure game from the looks of this artwork. Under the watch of a loyal castle guard, someone has snuck into the kingdom and kidnapped the princess. Because that's an original story. 1,000 years later, join Agent Starborn to save the Earth and vanquish an evil that has been around for centuries. Now, as crazy as it may seem here, I was expecting a 2D side-scrolling pixelated platform game when I saw the art on this. But if it's point and click, I'll gladly take that. We don't see as many point and click adventure games on the Vita quite as much as we used to. So that's very refreshing in my book. And I'm definitely going to be picking this up. And you can pick this game up as of April 21st, 2020 if you live outside of Japan, aka the West. And I should mention also that this game is digital only, of course, and is cross-buy with the PlayStation 4 version. Now, one thing that I should make note of here, guys, and some people in the comment section have reminded me about this, and I think it's a great point. If you do plan to pick up this game, please make sure you purchase the PlayStation Vita version, not the PS4 version. Since you're going to get both either way, this is kind of telling Sony, hey, we're getting more PS Vita sales here for this game than we are for the PS4. Just kind of helps nudge the PS Vita up a little in their books. Probably not worth doing this late in its lifespan, but hey, doesn't hurt to just make sure we all purchase the PlayStation Vita version, if we feel so inclined. And I hope you feel so inclined. For the following news segment, I gotta admit, I was very shocked at the fact that these games had not yet released in this territory as of yet. And by that, I mean let's talk about some Asia news now. For you peoples over in Asia, I have no idea why I'm saying people so much in this video, you're gonna be getting some games very soon too. And the first one is called Project Xenon Valkyrie Plus, a roguelike platformer with an incredible story. Xenon Valkyrie Plus is a roguelike platformer game with RPG elements in which you must fight to the deepest part of a moon and halt the plans of a wicked witch. But not fight to the death, of course, because that would just be wrong. Obtain many weapons as you fight through a unique, randomly generated world every time you play. Encounter many characters, stores, and enemies that tell a legendary story. With traditional graphics and high-quality chiptune music. There's that word again. Level up and get the amazing power of the Xenon Valkyrie. Hence the title of this game's name. Now, we got this game quite a long time over here in the United States and Europe and so on, but if you live in Asia, you're going to be able to experience it too. And you can expect to experience it too on April 24th, 2020 as a digital release on your PlayStation Vita store. And I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but it's available for subtitles in English, French, Spanish, German, and Italian. I guess I just had 5 seconds to kill there. Now for another game that I was very shocked did not release in this territory of Asia, Grass Cutter. Because now we're making video games about any premise. Feel yourself in the shoes of a lawnmower. Grass Cutter is a game about cutting mutating lawns that requires lightning speed response and great logical thinking. Here every level is a challenging puzzle. The goal is to cut the grass. Very simple, but only at first glance. Grass Cutter calls for focus and commitment. Just one blink of an eye, and you lost. It is very challenging. The game is made in a cubic retro style, has high complexity and advanced levels, and is ready to truly test your reaction. And if you really pay attention to the gameplay in this, you can tell that it more or less plays like Pac-Man. And if you like Pac-Man but have always wanted to mow the lawn for some weird reason, then this game is going to be winging its way over to Asia on April 21st, 2020 as a digital-only release. And I should also mention that much like with Xenon Valkyrie Plus, this game is already available in the West as well. But if you're in Asia, now you're gonna taste what grass tastes like. And because I have another 5 seconds to kill, English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Russian 1. I forget what that means. Okay, another video down. These are all of the games that we're going to be expecting to be launching very soon, guys. And as I've said before, let's keep a stiff upper lip. I know that some of the games come this may not eventually come, but let's enjoy the games that we're getting right now in April. And hey, maybe some in May will still come. We'll see what happens. Check out the video in the description if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But as I mentioned before, let me know which of the games of these that you're interested in. Have you heard of any of them? Have you heard of all of them? Have you heard of none of them? Tell me down in the comments section. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Gutter Drums, Wendy K, David Ray, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Pierce Sterner, Adam Theory, Skullshertugel TCG, BMF, Ruben Gutierrez, Joshua Williams, Jared Haddo, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., Richard Cruz, Buzz Sayin, Jelle, Mario Cruz, Larry Anderson, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Neo Arashi, and Jace Ballerin. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your lovely portrait on this end screen here, make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have various ways for you to do so down there, and it may or may not include giving blood. Haven't decided if I'm going to make that a perk just yet.